the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Alright, so this is, I think that was him I saw on that IG post. You will enjoy this analysis from this gentleman. If you love With Love Meghan, is the best so far. With Love Meghan on Netflix, as ever. And those hashtags. Wow, it's almost 5 minutes. Screenshot, okay? So she's with, oh my god, there's more. Alright, so that's a retweet. The toxic racist. Okay, I'll come back to that. So let's listen to this video. Screenshot, okay? It's almost 5 minutes.
Meghan Sussex, her show With Love has been renewed for a season 2, and I'm going to tell you why. First, let's get the obvious out of the way. She's famous as hell. Okay? She was always going to get the views. Second of all, I think she knows exactly what she's doing.
Of course.
She's the first producer listed on the show, and there are a couple cringe moments that I think she left in there intentionally. Specifically the clip with Mindy, where she says to Mindy, "It's so weird that you're calling me Meghan Markle, like it's Meghan Sussex." She knows the drama surrounding her family.
Yep.
She knows that people have an opinion about their titles, that people have an opinion about what privileges they should be allotted. And the jump cut in that scene isn't even how the camera moves throughout the show. So the decision to keep it in, I think, was a very smart business decision.
Yeah.
I truly do.
So they could use that to keep on talking about her show. I agree with her. I agree with them. All right, to leave that because they're still complaining about the title. So leaving it here, this is another way of talking about the show. the titles and with that associate with the show. Guess what? Even if they took away their titles, guess what? If they want to leave the word Sussex in their name, guess what? They could still leave it. They could say, okay, you're not Duchess Sussex or whatever. Guess what? Sussex could still remain. There's a park near my house. It calls something Sussex. There's a county in Pennsylvania. One day we were driving. County of Sussex. Okay? So if Meghan decided or Harry decided to leave it, if they take the title away, guess what? They could still leave the Sussex in their name. But let's continue.
Because it set the timeline on fire. Now, the not so obvious part that a lot of people haven't brought up is that what makes her different from a Martha Stewart, a Rachel Ray, a Barefoot Contessa, or anybody that you really watch on the Food Network. And that's the fact that I already know where her style of cultural diplomacy and networking got her. And in a world where your network is your net worth, I want to learn from the person who knows that throwing a well-executed social gathering can be the next thing that moves you up in society. To be able to throw a well-executed dinner party and then sit down at the table and help lead the conversation, that's a talent, whether you like it or not. And not everybody can do both.
That's right.
Let's not forget that a friend set her up with Harry. I have a lot of friends, and I like to think that I have a great network. But if I had a beeline to the royal family and somebody said, my friend who's a royal is having trouble finding love, do you have someone that I can introduce them to? No, baby, I don't. But her friend said, you know what? I got just the girl. I'm going to set you up with my friend Meg. I will say I wish the episodes were in a different order. The episodes where she was learning something from someone else, like Roy Choi or her friend Vicky Sai, who is the founder of Tatcha, or Chef Ramon, who she did tacos with. I wish one of those episodes would have been the second episode, because I felt like she was showing more curiosity because she was learning something from them, which made me lean into the show. It made me lean into the television. And I hope that in season 2, we see a mix of that format, where it's like she's teaching someone, the next episode is she's learning something, the next episode she's teaching someone, because I liked that kind of push and pull and that exchange of information.
It makes sense. I understand him. Even though I didn't watch all of them, I watched the first 2. So as she's making the videos, she's also learning and at the same time teaching what she already knows. So I got him.
Felt fun. Now, I'm sure the analytics that she got from this first season are going to kick the door open for her to get a lot of other guests. And I like the bringing in of chefs. I hope that we get to meet more of her wealthy, connected friends like Serena Williams or Beyonce, who has told us multiple times that she don't know how to cook, or get Barack Obama on the grill, like get Kamala Harris in there to teach her how to cook some greens. Like, I am very excited for where this show could go, knowing how connected she is. And I think it has so much room to be a cultural reset, but also a fantastic form of escapism.
Oh,
I do.
Thank you. I'm not the only one who see that. I've said it in past videos. It's a nice escapism, especially with the political environment around the globe. He got it, and I get him.
I liked it.
All right, so that was a very good review. Is that the same one that I saw earlier? So let's go into that, and then I'll come back out. Let me pause that. If it's the same one from one of the small TikTok videos, I'm just gonna move. Okay, the toxic, racist, evil British press and royalists with their trolls hate Meghan because Prince Harry married a gorgeous woman called envy and jealousy. It's so sad how the media continues treated, abuse, bully trolls and harass them, then lie to misinform the public to hate Harry and Meghan like there's no law in the UK. Alright, let's see here. Oh my god. There's more videos. People are doing reviews. Okay, there might be part 1, part 2, okay? There's a lot of videos.
So I might not be the traditional Netflix targeted demographic for Meghan Sussex show on Netflix, her series on Netflix, With Love Meghan. And she is Sussex, as she reminded Mindy Kaling in episode 2. She was married to Henry. Is it Henry?
Yeah, so we saw that already, okay? Let me not waste time with it. It was one of the 4 small quadrants that I shared with you already. So this is new here. Tina retweeted that. Let's pause. The only reason why toxic, racist, evil white people hate Meghan is because she is intelligent, black, smart, and beautiful, and married their dream prince, even though both of them chose each other over them. Now they are mad because she's doing well with our taxpayers' money. Royal family. Okay, there's all those hashtags. Oh my god, those videos. There's so much. Okay, so let's listen to her. 4 minutes. Okay, there's definitely gonna be part 1, part 2.
So Meghan's new documentary has dropped, and surprising absolutely no one, the internet is already in an uproar. Commentary has ranged from, oh my god, why didn't she do it in her own home, to, oh my god, she's so cringy, to, oh my god, she's so inauthentic. And what I'm trying to figure out is, what did this woman do that was so bad that people are such in an uproar? What did she do to disturb people's spirits so bad?
I guess because she closed her own car door. They even cry about that. They're even upset about Meghan closing her own car door, okay? So that's just a basic of basic to give you a head up.
Because yes, before you come for me, I have done my research on Meghan Markle, okay? I am not a, oh my god, it's a Meghan Markle kind of fan. However, for a woman who is extremely intelligent, for a woman who is very well spoken, for a woman who does philanthropy, like, that's the kind of person that if you were to admire somebody, that I would think that I would want to admire. So I have done my research on her. And what I have found is Meghan is very outspoken.
Mm-hmm.
Meghan seems like she does not take no BS. Meghan decides what she wants and she goes for it. Her yeses are her yeses and her no seems to be her no's. This is the things that I have seen so far. Right?
That's true. It's one of those things where she said during her lawsuit or whatever, and there was something, I'm paraphrasing, where she just dropped her truth and then she moved on. And you could do whatever you want with her truth. And then, the tabloid misinterpret it, throw their shades, try to dissect it with misinformation. She left her truth and move on. Years later, we find out she was right. Okay? So this, I understand her from that perspective. And so many other ones too.
So I am trying to figure out, what is it about this woman that upsets people's spirits so much, outside of the fact that she got the prince, who seems to be like head over heel and will risk it all for her every single day of the week. What else is it about her that like upsets people so much? Because when I watched the show, right, this was not supposed to be, I guess, like, I don't even know like what people were expecting, because what I saw is exactly what I expected. She's not going to do it in her own home, because why would you put your security and your children and your husband at risk when people have already threatened your life throughout the years? She's literally had to move, and they've had to do the whole security thing and everything because people have been consistently threatening her life. Why would she do that in her own home? That makes absolutely no sense to me. Then, like, her being inauthentic.
And I respond to the derangers regarding that. And I think I put the part where she was talking to Oprah about the privacy. And I was like, she told us. She will share with us what she wants to share. Because they were saying, oh, she didn't cook in her own kitchen or something like that. That's what I was responding to in one video. One tweet. All right, let's go back.
I've been consistently threatening her life. Why would she do that in her own home? That makes absolutely no sense to me. Then, like, her being inauthentic. I get that she was an actress, But when you are trying to be you, when you are trying to not offend people, when you are trying to also put on a production, because of course this is a lifestyle brand, you have to be very careful with how you do it, right? And no matter what she did, no matter how this production came out, it is my opinion, and my opinion alone, that no matter what happens, we were going to find a way. And when I say we, I don't mean we, I mean
the haters.
The other we. We're going to find a way to basically discredit this woman and everything she was trying to build. And then they were like, well, somebody gave me $100 million to sit there and make peanut butter sandwiches for my kids. I'd do it. Absolutely, you would. And she did too. So why are we upset about a woman who is getting her back? Like, I don't understand. Is it because she's more successful than people think she is allowed to be? Because for me, that's the only reason why you would be upset at a Meghan Markle or a Meghan Duchess of Sussex, as she has stated her name is, versus like somebody else, okay? I don't see anybody else getting this type of hate. Not even a respectable Martha Stewart, who has already gone to jail and had a felony. Respectfully, because I like me some Martha Stewart. So
that is true. I did mention that in one video. Could been maybe last month or something like that. I did say that regarding insider trade. Yep. But let's continue.
I'm not saying that to be like rude or disrespectful, but what I'm saying
the
is
truth.
I believe that in my opinion, the only reason why this one gets as much hate as she does is because of who she is. And if somebody else has something different in the comment section, please let me know. Because from what I can see, she walked away from a lifestyle she didn't want. She stood up for herself and her mental health. She tried to protect her children.
And the lifestyle as well, it's because William kicked Harry out. Okay, I respond to that in one video. Let me see if I find it. Someone just liked something, and I think it might have to be that, because that's something I just let me pause for a second. That, okay, so someone said something, okay, does this man look to you like someone who wants to go back to rainy England? And there's me responding to it and said, I'd like to send a shout out to Prince William. Thank you for kicking your little brother out, freedom, and thank you for putting it in writing as well. Okay, so that, all right, when Harry was looking, asked for the review, and then through that we were able to find out that William hired Simon Case to put it in writing for him. Okay, you could pause and read that. So that's them. William who kicked Harry out, and that Meghan had to leave too. And in the Oprah interview, Meghan and Harry said they would have stayed.
So in conclusion, if you'd had the support, you'd still be there.
Without question.
Yeah.
I'm sad that what's happened has happened, but I know, and I'm comfortable knowing that we did everything that we could to make it work, and we did everything on the exit process the way that it should have been
with
done.
As much respect.
With as much
and,
respect.
Oh my God, we just did everything we could to protect them.
Okay, so we need to always get this straight. All right, so let me move it back slightly. Let's continue.
She does is because of who she is. And if somebody else has something different in the comment section, please let me know. Because from what I can see, she walked away from a lifestyle she didn't want. She stood up for herself and her mental health. She tried to protect her children. Her husband decided that he wanted to go with her, even though people are going to be like, oh my God, she brainwashed him. That man looks like he is happy where he is. He looks like there is nowhere else he would rather be.
That's right.
And if we're upset because we say, oh my gosh, she took that man away from his home, that's a grown man that made a choice. So if somebody else has something different in the comment section and a different reason why you think that like people hate on her so much outside of the fact that like she is unapologetically her, please let me know, because I would love to see it.
All right, so that's that. There's another video. Oh my God, the squad are dropping those videos.
So Meghan's
all right, let's go into it. Pause it again. Oh my God, there's a whole bunch. The squad are dropping them. Okay, I think I covered that already, but I'll play it again just in case. If I sort of hear it, something I've already listened to, I'll just skip it. Okay, just to name a few of Meghan charity works: Archwell Foundation, the Hub Community Kitchen Cookbook for the victims of the Grenfell Tower Fire, Global Ambassador for World Vision, UN Women's Advocate, Vision for Women, Political Participation. There's all those hashtags. 1 minute and 10 seconds.
I made a video where I was being facetious about not understanding why people don't like Meghan Markle, and this response was, name 3 charities she started or is heavily involved in. Quick, now you got your answer as to why people don't like her. This just indicates that you're an idiot, because let's be honest. You don't hold all celebrities to this standard. You do not look at what celebrities start charities or involved in select charities, and that's why you decide whether you like them or not. Plus, let's be even more honest, the majority of the reason why celebrities are involved in charities at all is a tax shelter. Like, if it's doing good, that's great, but the main reason to be involved with or have your own nonprofit is just another way to run your money and keep more of your money because you're putting some of it into a nonprofit. So if this is your standard on why you don't like Meghan Markle, you're racist. Let's just, like, it will be a lot easier. Your life will be a lot easier if you stop spending time looking up dumb reasons to not like this woman and just be like, just be full on racist. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it is who you are.
All right, let's see that one. I think I played that already in an other video. Meghan is intelligent, loving, and caring, doing very well for herself before meeting her, meaning Harry. And yet the royal family and their media trolls think she can't survive without them. There's the laugh here. The joke is on them. Meghan worked too much for the royal for free. She can't be seen to do too. Alright, so there's that. And I think I responded to that. Not respond. I listen.
They truly are. The only person who actually seems to want to do any type of work is Anne, but she's getting up there in age, and it's laughable the amount of events that she does as someone so far down the succession line in comparison to other working royals like Charles and Camilla, Will, and Kate.
Okay, so I did listen to this already. Okay, the impact of our princess is unmatched. Women of vision, honorees. Let's see that one. Okay, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, Women of Vision Award. You could pause and read that. Alright. So let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oops. Okay, so this is where it started. I'm just gonna read some of the response here. It started with this. Alright. You will enjoy this analysis from this gentleman. If you love with love, Meghan is the best so far. Okay. So these are the responses. This one is someone that I black. Did your father tell to be abusing, bullying, trolling, and harassing Meghan for doing nothing to you personally before he left? Learn to love yourself and stop the racism, envy, and jealousy. Alright, this is someone that I black, so I'm not even gonna to view it. This is a real analysis, such kind which media should publish. He says what he likes and makes suggestion. This is so on point. Love to see the men jumping in. There's the heart. His analysis on Meghan's show, he's spot on. Yes, I was wondering why would she said that about being a Sussex, and I did feel a bit funny about it because I thought now they're going to come for Meghan, but now listening to this gentleman, it now makes sense. She was having a dig. T took the bait. Okay, was T took? Okay, like they took the bait kind of thing, and then they're talking about it. Okay, this is a brilliant analysis. Meghan is a beautiful, well-rounded woman. Her mother taught her well. The show is enjoyable and a time where we need an escape. I'm telling you, a lot of people saying that. I've said that so many times. She's inspiring some of us to cook and entertain. Cooking is love. I'm sorry. No matter how much I watch, I'm not going to be entertained. Anybody. I don't know. That's not me. I don't enjoy doing it. All right, very objective analysis. Agree with everything he said. Excellent review. Very insightful. Thanks for sharing. The cultural factor is huge. Yes, she is definitely trolling the trolls with the last name. LOL. They're just too dumb to realize it. I 100% agree with everything he said. The suggestion that he said where the show could alternate, let's say she's showing in one episode, she's showing how she does certain thing, and then the next episode she's learning from one of those chefs and all of that. So I think it's something that she could do. Okay, now I'm thinking as well, because in past video, and I used to be very upset that, you know, she closed her TIG. Later on when I find out she had the TIG. For those who are new, I was never following Meghan during her time on Suit or on TIG. I didn't even know she had the TIG until the squad. I started looking more into her, and the squad mentioned about the TIG, and I looked more into it. I found out. Okay. But one of the things I was going to say is that I was very upset when I find out when she married Harry and she closed it. I was very upset, and I was like, the royal family owe her for closing her social media account because she was making money off of it. Okay, so I was very upset about it. I guess God had a better plan for her. So while she closed it at her during the time she was in the royal family in the UK, so it's like a pause. So if she were to do it while she was over there, the royal family would have attached themselves with her thing, claiming that it's because of them that whatever that with the TIG or her social media was booming or something like that. So she closed it. Oh my God, this is so brilliant. And when she came back to the US, there it is now. She opened it back up again, and we have As Ever with Love Meghan on Netflix. Now there's no connection with the royal family at all in terms of, okay, not because of Harry or anything like that. In terms of, it's not when she was in the UK where she had those deals or things like that. Am I making sense? Okay, so God rewarded her 100-fold with something she had passion about. Okay, with the love for cooking, gardening, and all of that. But anyway, let's finish this. Whatever's on the screen. Super, very good analysis. Hey, at Netflix, the men have spoken. So somebody tagged Netflix with it. Okay, the moment felt a bit awkward, a bit shady, and also defiant, and I was there for it. I felt she was also standing up for her husband in that moment, who wouldn't probably say the same to correct Mandy. That's a very good point as well. I love his observation and vision of where Meghan can go with her show. Brilliant. Yep. Oh, there's so many opportunities, so many, not only, it's like endless. Because now those chef or whoever restaurant, because when she was in Canada, she had good relationship with many restaurants and things like that. All of that. It's so endless. So many opportunities, so many ideas that could come. I 100% agree with everything he said. Yeah, and also it depends her contract with Netflix, because she's very smart. She's very smart, because when you look with Spotify, I didn't see the contract, just my assumption, and I'm not expert on these kind of things. One of the things she probably did when she was writing the contract or agreement with Spotify is to make sure to own everything that she did over there. So when she left, she took everything with her. And which is exactly what happened. And I believe if you go to Lemonada, you could listen to any of the podcasts that you heard on Spotify. That's because she owned it. So this is probably the same kind of agreement she probably made with Netflix. Okay? Maybe to own it, there'll be probably less incentive. Okay? Unlike the previous $100 million up front for whatever the contract had said. And now, because the partnership, there might be less money, so she could own it. If something were to happen with Netflix, she could take everything with her as well. You understand what I mean? So that's that. Whatever you see on the screen, just pause and read. Now I'm going to the next video. Oh my God, I have so much. I've been recording since, I believe, 2 a.m. Now it's 7:44. The thing is that if I leave those tweets and then for another day, I will never come back to them, because that's what happened yesterday. And I left all of this. I don't think I will come back to them anymore, because more content are popping up. So this is where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 more left, and they're probably going to be part 1 and part 2. So this is the next tweet. Okay, she removed her presence and the empire's bowel collapsed. There's the laugh here. Leadership is not about controlling people. It's about supporting people, Prince Harry. They've been walking around pantless, crapping on themselves and crying since she left. Cope. Okay, the extraordinary human. Okay, I think we listened to that already, but let's listen to it one more time.
Fights. She removes her presence and the empire collapses. Ladies, are you hearing me? Bring your ass closer to the screen. I said a queen never fights. She just removes her presence and the entire empire collapses. Let that get into your spirit. Let that go into your soul and remove yourself and watch all of them collapse. This is a word
So
for
close to the camera. Okay. Oh shit. It's done. Okay. That was something I was thinking. Oh, they never learn. You would have thought they've learned so far with everything since she left. They continue. They don't know any other way. Alright, so this is another video. I'm probably not gonna share it because it seems like
a queen never fights.
okay. So he put it this person put it again here. Okay, there's that. Amen, girl. Yes, yes. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Forget the trolls and haters. The global experts have spoken. Okay, so this is a screenshot from Better Homes and Gardens. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. Meghan Sussex, previous Markle's new show on at Netflix is lovely. It appreciates life's little joy, provides light-hearted cooking and inspiration, and is full of mood board worthy flower. The girl who get it. Get it? Alright, there's all of that. And also, now, whenever I read anything from any magazine or mainstream media, I have to think, maybe they mean well, okay? They might mean well. They might meant well for Meghan. But because the tide are turning, people are still gravitating toward Meghan despite the effort of the royal family, who has all mainstream media backing them to trash her, but people still gravitating toward her. Sometimes I wonder, are they, when they say something positive about her, are they really genuine? Because for them, it's money, it's dollar sign. Okay? This is not to say they don't mean what they wrote, but the implication of things, since I've been, following her, which is not too long ago, 2020, I would say. Well, there are some squaddies who's been following her way before that. But the implication, people still gravitating toward Meghan despite the effort to bash her, but people still supporting her. So I'm wondering, do they really mean what they say? Even though I do agree with the statement. It's the little things in life, you're enjoying and things like that. Just listen to some past videos since the show came out, some of the things I've said. There's the heart. Meghan shares some great ideas for hosting and building connections around food, flowers, and laughter. Love it. Exactly. Nothing but the truth here. I love it. There's the thumbs up. Let's post that. Okay, right. Winston Churchill was a racist scum. Okay, let's move on. I'm telling you, the squad are showing off their thing. Prince Harry and Princess Elizabeth share royally sweet father-daughter moment and new photo. There's that. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Now these are the squad. I'm seeing laughing my ass off. What did they say here? 4 more to go and then I'm done. Oh, I saw something I need to add on the list. I hope I remember. Alright, wait a minute. Some of the sausage and beans and toast people think you can be a feminist and also be a great chef, host, decorator, wear white to cook, wear beautiful dresses, have nice hair, and walk in heels. Meghan really broke these people. What are they saying? Nonsense? Oh my god. Okay, let's pause it. The funny thing is, if she went full-throated female activist like they say, then they will just turn around and scream, how dare she get political, strip the title, what, etc. There's that. Exactly. That's an ad. Okay, Jesus, give me strength. Royal Nika and her fellow royalists flying monkeys are. There's that. Apparently, I heard it from Alyssa from The View. Imagine. She is a Republican. Oh, that. Okay. Then they hear her tell Chef Choi that they were multi-dimensional people. Okay. Have they ever heard of Martha Stewart? They are losing their haters' touch. They used to blame this woman for aiding genocide, being linked to ISIS, trying to poison Princess Charlotte with flowers, cooking on a show that the production company she owned produced it, not feminist. That's it. 2016. Interview between Larry King and Meghan. Alright, so there's all of that. That's a screenshot. Alright, They need to watch Meghan's Larry King interview from back in the day. They might learn something about how women are capable of being more than one thing. Okay, women wear many hats. Or I do mom, nanny, chef, driver, therapist, gardener, hostess, housekeeper, personal shopper, business person, doctor, snugglers, dog walker, accountant, best friend, lover, but definitely a feminist. Do I have a husband? Yes. He also has a wife who depends on one another. Okay, let's go to the next one. I don't know. I guess the more the Rangers talk, the more they're showing themselves. Okay, I need to add one more to the list because there's something I saw while one of the videos were playing. I was on my phone. Okay, has any other cooking or lifestyle show been so widely reviewed? Oh my God, I responded to that 2 hours ago. Let me go check my history to see if I ever give a F about a lifestyle show, cooking, for parties, etc. My history says no. Does watching Food Network or HGTV count? Watching Anthony Bourdain was the closest I can imagine, but Meghan Markle content were never in my radar. Just saying. Okay. Has any other cooking show made these numbers? Stones are usually thrown on a food for tree. With Love Meghan is very successful. Where is it here? Okay, number 7. What country is that? Okay, number 7. All right, after this, that's that. Or get greenlit for season 2 so quickly. Okay, I didn't even know Pamela Anderson had a cooking show. Never knew about all the others they tried to link to Meghan. Literally riding on her coattail. It's a $1 billion industry. The quote Meghan hate, end quote, and doesn't seem like it stopped anytime soon. You know who I'm surprised Pamela Anderson who's dating. What's the guy named? Something Nielsen, where his wife... I saw that. I'm not gonna show this. Where is it? Interesting. Oh, man. Oh, never mind. It's something Nielsen. An actor. It's like, wow, I would never thought of that. All right, next tweet. This is one of the squaddies who try Meghan's spaghetti. For dinner tonight, I made Meghan's pasta recipe, then quite nailed the presentation, but hey, we're not after perfection, right? It was very tasty, and I'm looking forward to try it. All right, so there's that. It looks nice. Okay, trying it. She corrected herself. There's me here. That looks good. That's one of her dish that I want to try for my kids. The way she made it look quick and easy to do. Good for you. It's presented beautifully. She's saying thank you. How do you know it's tasty if you haven't tried it? Meant to read. Trying it again. Okay. So next tweet. And this is my last one. And I need to pause after that to look for that tweet that I saw. Alright, so there's this here. New last night, Prince Harry attended One805 Rock for responders benefit at the Grenada Theatre in Santa Barbara, where he chatted with first responders, continue his show of support for victims of the LA wildfire. Alright, I post this on my community board once I saw it. Okay, so there's some pictures. Oh my God, look at this guy mustache. Oops, where is it? This guy mustache. He looked like this old wrestler. I think he passed. Chic, something like that. And there's that. Look at that little girl. Oh my God. If this is her father, they got the same smile. Oh my goodness. Same smile as this guy. It has to be her father. Wow. That's nice. Okay, it's nice that Harry and Meghan are out actively in their community. There's the thumbs up. Love to see it. Love to see our people prince, the Prince of Heart, looking well fed and moisturized. He looks so happy. Fantastic. Diana's son. All right, so that's that. Let me pause and search for what I was looking for and then share it with you, and that will be it for the video. Okay, so I find 3 other tweets to share. Maybe I will put them on RP Team Sussex. This is one of them. Okay, is that one? 99. Okay, this is the one that I was searching, and while I was searching for it, I find 2 other ones. Okay, it's interesting that at the beginning of the video, she gives away the game and admits she's jealous of Meghan. Okay, I'll come back out. Let's see the retweet. All right, so there's that. Bethany is a jealous, weirdo, racist white woman who is fixated on our princess. Instead of fixing her batch plastic surgery and weird fillers, she's babbling about helping our good sis. Girl, bye. Okay, so let's listen to this.